Hello and welcome. My name is Connie. I have a YouTube channel and this is a tutorial on how to make a Native American fan. This is for all my reconnecting Native brothers and sisters. I'm not saying I'm professional, but I cannot afford a really nice fan, and I wanted one for my little granddaughter. She's jingle dress dancing, so I decided to give it a try. And we'll go ahead and get started. First, I want to thank Adrian Primo and Eric on Russell Dome on TikTok. Kind of followed their tutorials and picked up from there. So a really nice made fan cost anywhere from $400 to $600, and I just don't have that kind of money. So I thought, let's try this, and if I can do it, then you can do it. So here are the supplies. We have the Gorilla Spray adhesive. That's very important. We have the tacky glue and some masking tape. Here are the dowels that we'll put our feathers in. And these are for the handles. I got all this stuff at Hobby Lobby. You can cut these if they're too long. And then just got the feathers at Hobby Lobby. I have eagle feathers, but I didn't want to try these with this project. And then also got the colored feathers from Hobby Lobby. I have a really good pair of scissors. You're gonna need that to cut the feathers. It's a lot like cutting hair, and so really messy. So, and then also gloves. This glue is so sticky. I can't even say it enough. But I just wanted to welcome all my reconnecting brothers and sisters. I am honored to have you here. I am in recovery. I've been in recovery going on 11, 12 years. Kind of lost track. I don't really keep track anymore, but I wanted to share some things that I learned along the way. Once in a while I'll get on this channel and I'll post some things that I learned and trying to share my knowledge. And this is my first time attempting to make a fan, so let's learn together. Alrighty, so as you can see, I already tried to straighten out my feathers. And you'll need a hot iron, no water. You just take the iron over one side. I think it was hustled down to like 8 seconds on each side. And then another 6 seconds on each side. And then when it's hot, you can bend it, but not with your fingers. Use like your cable or your hand sleeve. And then you can bend your feathers till they go straight. And I did pretty good, I guess, with that. I've seen straighter ones, but this is my first time. And also, these are the dowels. I got kind of too big of dowels for my feathers. They couldn't really fit. So what I did was I just whittled it down a little bit for the stems to fit in, and then you flip like the tip of your feather off, and then you can either glue it or tape it. And I decided just to tape mine on. And as you can see, I already have mine all taped on. These you'll need some. This is just some basic paper. And you cut these out, and then you use your tacky glue, and then you put it on the back of here, and then you just kind of fold it over to make like a really pretty shape there. And then you have this. Never mind the feather. It's kind of a not great feather, but it'll work. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Hands down, want to say to all my brothers and sisters that work with feathers, I see your work, I see you, I'm very impressed. No means can I say that I can do that kind of work, but I'm just starting out and I'm trying to see what I could do. So I started with the hot pink. My granddaughter likes the rainbow color, so I started out with the hot pink. And what I noticed is this spray adhesive, you have to shake it really good and hold it 6 to 8 inches away from your spray area. And then if you spray too much, you get like this glue on your little feathers right here. You don't really want to do that. So kind of be mindful of where you're spraying and how much. Sometimes just a little is enough. Both sides, because you're going to be wrapping the feather around. I have gloves on because this glue is really, really greasy. I already pre-cut my feathers, and then just kind of go around on one side, lay it down in the back. Just real kind of delicate work. The glue is sticky, so. And then I really didn't want to spray too much, but I'm gonna need some more. See how it's coming. Actually, I'm going to move the camera over here so you can see. So you can see closer. So I just kind of sprayed. I layered it down. I'm not too. There's some real perfectionists. This is my first band. I'm not too perfect on, you know, covering up the top, and maybe the back I'll put another feather back here, but like I said, this is my first time, and it's just for my granddaughter. She's 6. She'll love it, as long as it was made from the heart, right? So put it there. Go on one side. It's not staying down. I didn't put enough glue. This might be a 2-part video too, in case I get a little played out on these. But there's the first feather. I could always like cut that off if I need to, but like I said, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist. And then the next thing I have is the white design. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of the area, and I'm trying to like measure like how far down I have it, so it'll probably be right about there. I'm trying not to spray too much and too close, because this glue will kind of stick and it'll look kind of funky. So let's try that. Push it down. Pull up. Okay, so my next is the black. And I thought I had everything pre-cut, but I did forget the black, so bear with me here. grab my handy dandy little feathers. I got some of these little kind too, so you can kind of see what I'm using for the smaller ones. And then I'm just like kind of trying to use one feather for a lot of them. Put my gloves back on. I just don't like this glue. It's really thick and it gets stuck to your hands. And it does work well on the feathers though. So let's make sure to measure again. You got the feather right about there maybe. So I'll try to spray just in that area. I don't want to get glue on these other feathers, so let's move those over here. Six to 8 inches away. Oh, kind of messed up that one a little bit. Trying to keep from not shaking too much. If it's not sticking, then I need some more glue. I'm just kind of turn it a little bit, get some glue on the sides there. My glove stuck to the to the feather. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take this glove off because it's getting stuck to my project here. This glue is really fabulous glue. But you gotta try not to spray too much, otherwise it gets kind of messy looking on your feather. There. Got it. Now let's go. What color we have next? We have turquoise. You can use tacky glue for the little pieces if you like. I just like to stick with this for now since we got it going out. Make sure to see where we have it on the other one. Try to get it similar. See, the glue's getting stuck on my nails. There we go. Oh. Next color we have is blue. That's how it looks so far. I don't know why I'm shaking. My arm's kind of hurting from keeping it up, but it's fine. Okay. Let's do the blue. See, the feathers are getting stuck everywhere. So 6 to 8 inches apart. Oh, I forgot to say I marked where I wanted to end my designs too. So. Got my blue. I'm going to put it right around there. Kind of just working it over on one side. Hopefully I got enough glue. I better, my hands are getting stuck. And work it over on this side. Had enough glue on that side, not enough on this side. Just kind of work it around until it just lays all lays down. Trust me, I know there's there's better work than this, but it's mine, and I'm going to be proud of it no matter what. Especially when I see my granddaughter out in a circle with her fan. Okay, my next color is going to be, looks like I got purple next. I don't know why I use so many colors. Maybe I shouldn't use so many colors, but my granddaughter said rainbows, so we're trying to do rainbows. Make sure I got that. A little bit in the front, a little bit in the back. Try to measure around where I left the other one off at. And go over very gently, working it down to the glue. Go over. Sometimes it might come all the way around. That's fine. Just keep going. You need some more glue? You need some more glue, eh? Maybe I should have used a little less of a feather, but I'll make it work. Like I said, it's for my granddaughter, and she's going to love it. Okay, so the next color we have is the little polka dot, colors. So we'll go ahead and get the polka dots on as soon as we get these byways. Kind of remember where I measured it. Sprayed it a little too close, but I want to make sure this feather stays on. There it is. Okay. Now remember my mark's right here, so I'm trying to get the feathers all the way down here. And my last color is turquoise. So right about there, I believe. Yep. Okay. Go. Jamming some Northern Cree while we're doing this. Feel like we're right at the powwows. Love Northern Cree. Just wanted to encourage everybody that is finding sobriety or thinking about sobriety to come back to the sacred circles and reclaim your place amongst the people. You can always ask around where all the ceremonies are at, the sweat lodges, the sun dances, great places, great people for healing and connection, learning your songs, learning the language. I got some firewood colors down here. Voila! There it is. never mind my shakiness. I hope that you got inspired, either for recovery or culture or reconnecting. I will tag some of the creators' videos that I watched to learn the sacred fan teachings, and I will be doing a part 2. Thank you.